Gypsy Rose Blanchard's TikTok account has been hacked, and the person who has control over her account has been going live and inviting people up on panel and is trying to sell the account. Gypsy posted this to her Instagram stories. My main TikTok account with 9.8 million followers was just hacked at around 1:30 a.m. Anything posted from that account is not me. Now, the person who hacked Gypsy's account doesn't appear to be from the United States, or at least they're speaking in a different language. Apparently, Gypsy fell for one of those email scams where you get an email stating that you can get verified and get the blue check mark, and then you click the link that they sent you, and then they have control over your account. They made a post to Gypsy's TikTok stories saying that the account was for sale for $500 and that you could pay via PayPal or crypto. Now, this is a message that is allegedly Gypsy sending a message to this hacker where she says, I will be calling TikTok and getting my account back. They reply, hi, if you pay money, I will give your account. Please? ? Hey. Gypsy replies, there are better ways than this. The person says, I promise you, I will give account. Gypsy says, how did you hack the account? Was it the verification email for the blue badge? They reply, yes. Can you give me $400 PayPal? Gypsy replies, honestly, you can keep it. I was just gonna delete it in a few months anyways. If I can get it back, it would be great. If not, whatever. They say, you don't have $400? Gypsy replies, I'm an expecting mother who is 9 months pregnant. Everything I have is budgeted towards my child and bills. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not a millionaire. I'm sorry, but I won't give you the money. And then, like I said, the person who has control over her account keeps doing live streams, and people are actually sending gifts, and they're inviting only females on panel. The lives basically consist of the other people on panel telling this person to give Gypsy her account back and telling people to stop sending gifts because it's not Gypsy. So, is somebody gonna buy Gypsy Rose Blanchard's TikTok account, or will she get it back? Let me know what you guys think. It appears Gypsy Rose Blanchard did not have a Merry Christmas. Apparently, Ken Urker's car was broken into and Christmas gifts were stolen. Rumor is that Gypsy was actually with Ryan Anderson just recently, and now her TikTok account has been hacked and her YouTube channel is deleted. If you don't know what's going on with Gypsy's TikTok account, go back and watch my last video. One of Gypsy's friends was live on TikTok after Gypsy's account got hacked, and Gypsy was in this live stream and she said, Bree, my main account just got hacked. What do I do? I'm freaking out. Someone else asked, is she with an agency? Gypsy replied, the email has been changed to it, so it's like hard hacked. It has two-step verification and they changed the email. Gypsy also said, sorry, I was on the phone with Ken. He had his windows smashed in and Christmas gifts taken. Jesus, what is happening tonight? Now, Gypsy also had a YouTube channel where she had quite a bit of videos posted, and a few days ago, she changed her YouTube channel to this profile picture, and then she removed all of her content. However, now when you try to go to Gypsy's YouTube account, it's completely gone. Now, the person who took over Gypsy's account was originally trying to get her to pay him for it, but Gypsy replied that he could just keep it because honestly, in a few months, she was just going to delete it anyway. The hacker also made several posts about how he was going to sell the account and how you could pay for it, and they have continued to do live streams from Gypsy's account. Now, I do have several clips of the live streams from Gypsy's account. I will be doing a longer video over on YT going over this entire situation and showing you some of these clips. The man who hacked Gypsy Rose Blanchard's TikTok account has started posting things over on FB. So far, this is the only message that they have posted where Gypsy sent a message to Ryan Anderson. It looks like this message was sent on Tuesday, and it says, Ryan, there is a rumor saying that they seen me at your house. Please don't get on social media for a while. Please respond. Please respond. Ryan says, no, you will believe anything. It's just another rumor, honey. Gypsy replies, I wish I didn't have so many haters. So this is the Facebook account under the name Rusty Wrist, and it says in the description, Gypsy Rose Blanchard did get her TikTok back, but I still have lots of screenshots of messages. However, when you go down to the posts 2 hours ago, he said, I back in your account, Gypsy. He also wrote $200 to see all the messages for her and Mr. Ryan. $200 200 more to see everything. Silly Gypsy, I have screenshots. Those don't disappear. They also posted, I can tell everyone Gypsy is still involved with the man named Ryan. And this is another prior post where it said, hello all, Gypsy Rose Blanchard did get her TikTok back, but I still have lots of screenshots of messages, very personal, interesting messages. Message me for details. So this was posted prior to this post where he said he had gotten back into her account. So as of right now, I believe he is still inside Gypsy Rose Blanchard's TikTok account and has gone live several times today. It also appears that other people have attempted to pay for Gypsy's account and they've paid but not received what they've asked for. This is just a running scam to try to make as much money as possible, so please don't fall for it. So the man who took over Gypsy Rose Blanchard's TikTok account just posted another message between she and Ryan Anderson on the account's TikTok stories. Now, if you remember, we already saw the top half of this message after Gypsy sent it to her friend Bree on this app and allowed her to share them. However, we did not see this new message. And the person who took over her account is from a different country and the dates are going to be a little different here. But Gypsy messaged Ryan and said, hello Ryan, I was wondering after court on Monday, would you be open to having a sit down face to face with me? There are some things I would like to say in person. We can go to a coffee shop or something away from the chaos. I can assure you my intentions are honorable. I have had many months to reflect on the way things happened, and I would understand if you would say no, but I wanted to make the first move towards true healing. As we know, Gypsy recently had a divorce court hearing, so I'm assuming that this was around the same time, and we learned that Ryan actually didn't go to the court hearing, so who knows if they actually had this face-to-face meeting or not. We have some new messages that have been shared from the person who took over Gypsy Rose Blanchard's TikTok. Gypsy also posted this over on her IG account, telling people to please mass report her TikTok, saying that she would rather that account be banned than in the hands of a foreign hacker. New messages we have are actually from Ken Urker, and in this message, it appears that he's trying to buy back Gypsy's account from the hacker. So here we have a profile picture that appears to be Ken where he's saying how much. The person replies 500. Ken says no. You say 200. They say yes. 200. Send or not. Ken says, okay, I'll send. They say send or not. And then we don't have any messages after that. They also shared some previous messages where Gypsy and Ken have corresponded together. It looks like Gypsy sent this video to Ken and said, I hope you are as caring as her man is. And Ken replies, okay, sweets. Top, Ken is saying, let's try some. I don't know what he's replying to. Gypsy sends a video and writes, memories, LOL. And the video is from the Life After Lockup show, and it says, Christy tells Gypsy why Ken broke up with her. And then it doesn't look like we have a reply from Ken. And then Gypsy sends another message saying, this is effing awesome. And it looks like she sent a video. We also have a message between Gypsy and Gypsy's friend Bree on this app. Bree said, I'm just basically telling everyone who says, I bet there are other messages from her. Well, Ryan can post them. Previously, Gypsy's friend Bree had shared just the top half of this message in an attempt to prove that Ryan Anderson was the one that was not moving on from their relationship. But people were questioning where Gypsy's replies were in between these messages, thinking she had deleted them. So that is what Bree was talking about. The hacker also shared a screenshot when he was switching from Gypsy Rose's account to apparently other people's accounts that he has taken over as well. Y'all, I can't keep up. Another message has been posted by the person who took over Gypsy's TikTok account. And if this one is real, it's about to be a not so happy new year. So Ryan Anderson says, baby, you know the truth is going to come out eventually. Do you still have a little bit of feelings for me? Gypsy replies, Ryan, I don't want to discuss this with you. I've told you how I felt. I do, but I can't hurt Ken like that. I felt terrible about what I did. I could say, however, I'm just not feeling it anymore for him. See what I'm saying? Like, if this one is legit, then I mean, it very well could be, but they blocked the date. And the only other previous messages that we saw that came from Ryan looked like this. So it was further down in their messages. And this one is at the top because you can see Ryan's name. I honestly feel like this person isn't legitimately trying to get rid of Gypsy's account anymore because they see that every single time they go live, there are thousands of people that are throwing gifts at them. So like at this point, they don't really need to sell the account because they're making all the money. But then again, if Gypsy gets her account back before the payout for those gifts, then Gypsy would just get those gifts. Or if Gypsy's account does get banana, then it would be gone and then he wouldn't have anything. I don't know. It has been a wild ride. And this is the newest screenshot released by the person who took over Gypsy Rose Blanchard's TikTok account. This is allegedly messages between Ryan Anderson and Gypsy Rose Blanchard. So they scribbled out the top message, but Ryan said, "I know, baby, just relax, it'll be okay. You can just delete social media. Get the money off and delete it, and we can forget about it." Allegedly, Gypsy said, "I am still in contact with one of my ex-prison mates. Basically, it got out, and now my PO is on me about it. I can't keep doing this internet thing. It's just stressing me out. I don't want to go back to prison. Everyone is figuring out everything about my mom. The photos was leaked. If they find out I'm the one who unalived her, I'm gone for good, Ryan." And then Ryan replied, "You know I won't let that happen, sweetheart. We can move away, far away. Maybe to another country, question mark." And then the last message from allegedly Gypsy is blocked out. So do you guys think that this is real? Because it seems some people are now starting to question if this whole situation with Gypsy's account being hacked is a setup. People are wondering why Gypsy's friend Bree, who typically comes onto TikTok to defend her, hasn't been on live talking about this. Why Gypsy hasn't been in the hacker's live streams that he's been doing all day. How she hasn't gotten her account back yet. And she hasn't really attempted to debunk any of the messages that are being released. And this is one that if it were real, I would be especially concerned about. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Gypsy actually knows the person that took over her account and this is just one elaborate scheme for more fame, attention, and money? Or do you think that her account was actually taken and that this is real? Oh my gosh, we have more new messages allegedly between Ryan Anderson and Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And it seems like this may be a continuation of the last conversation we saw. So if you didn't see my video on that, go back and watch that first. So Ryan Anderson says, "Baby, you can do that. Just get the money off first before you do anything so you don't lose it. Gypsy, it seems like that's all you care about, Ryan. Ryan, it's not, Gypsy. That's just crazy for you to leave all the money in there that your supporters gave you. I'm sorry, baby. We can have coffee, OFC. Are you going to leave Ken anytime soon? I know you said don't rush things and let it fall into place. I want to be there when my baby is born. Gypsy, I'm just giving it time and slowly coming off of social media so it doesn't get out as quick because they already found out that the DNA test wasn't adding up, and most importantly, the month that I got pregnant. I don't need everyone in my business. And before you know it, it will be on all the T pages." This is the second screenshot. He scribbled these out, not me. Gypsy says, "Remember when I told you Ken checked my messages? Ryan, yes. Can't you just hide them? You know I work and TikTok is supposed to get banned. A fake number would work to message me and just tell Ken it's your cellmates. Wouldn't that be smart, Gypsy?" Gypsy replies, "You're always calling me, blowing up my phone. Just be patient. I'm so tired of all of this." Like, I don't know, guys. I really don't know. Like, why on earth would it be a good idea for Gypsy to tell Ken that she's texting with her ex-cellmates when that's what she previously got in trouble with her PO for? But then, how would this hacker know about all this stuff that's been happening over the past year? I don't know. You guys have to let me know what you think about this. I know a lot of people are very skeptical, thinking that this whole situation is like a setup. I don't know. I think I've come to the conclusion that I think all the messages that the hacker is posting are fake. And here's why. So he's posting some of these messages on a TikTok account under the name of Rusty Wrist, and the others he's sharing to his Telegram account. But he will post messages and then delete them. And this is one of those messages that he had originally posted and then deleted. And if you see at the top here, the first message is in another language. So he posted this and then deleted it and reposted it. But when he reposted it, he scratched that top message out and this very bottom message. And the bottom message, which is supposed to be a reply back from Gypsy, says, I can't do that because of my probation, which Gypsy's not on probation, she's on parole. So would she really get that wrong? She also allegedly wrote, I just need to delete all social medias. These platforms are very powerful. And then this is that message that they reposted a second time, but they scribbled those two messages out. So I think that this person is just posting these messages because they know that people were really interested in her DMs, but they also suspiciously know a lot of information about what's been happening with Gypsy Rose Blanchard. So it's seeming more and more like this could be an orchestrated plan and a setup.